Yo, what's going on out there, fight world? It's your boy Money back with another one, fam. And this one here is on three big dogs in this fight game. We have Terrence T-Boy Crawford, the undefeated three-division world champion, the first man to go undisputed twice in a four-belt era. He's considered number one pound for pound on everybody pound for pound list. Then we have Paulie Malignaggi. We know the two-division world champion. Paulie is now a retired fighter, and he's a colorful analyst now. And then we have Errol the True Spence Jr., the former WBC, IBF, and Super WBA Unified Welterweight World Champion. And we know EJ has now moved to 154 pounds, to where he's about to have a rematch with Terrence Boy Crawford, and he's trying to become a two-division world champion after, taking his first loss to Terrence Crawford in an undisputed bout at the welterweight division. But I want Errol Spence to check Paulie Malignaggi, everybody, right? I want Errol to get on Paulie's ass and tell him, stop worrying about my career, stop worrying about my decision and what's going on with my next fight, and get your hating ass up out of here. You understand what I'm saying? Errol Spence has taken his rematch with Terrence Boy Crawford, and everybody has a lot to say about this man going into the second bout, right? This man put a contract together, right? And in this contract, he put a rematch. Period. Right? And a rematch has Paulie feeling some type of way. So Paulie is coming out, opening up his mouth, saying like it shouldn't be a rematch because of how the fight went and things of that nature. And, he expecting Errol Spence to go do something else and Terrence Boy Crawford to do something different. But what Paulie don't understand is Paulie need to mind his own fucking business. Paulie, this has nothing to do with you. You're out the fight game, right? You sit back and you call the fights. That's your job. Hoping you can get a job to sit down, look at the fights, and broadcast. You understand what I'm saying? It's not up to you to play fucking matchmaker or play promoter. You know what I'm saying? You're not a fighter anymore. And I'm quite sure you got your ass kicked so many times, but you still wanted a rematch. How about when Miguel Cotto whooped your ass? Would you took a rematch in that fight? Right? Even though you and Adrian Broner was a close one, you wanted your rematch against Adrian Broner, right? So stop worrying about Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence and what they doing. Yes, Terrence Crawford went in there and he won the fight. You understand what I'm saying? Everybody say him dominate Errol Spence. He did this thing. You got to congratulate him and give him his just doing his credit. But like Terrence Crawford said, the man has the right to activate his rematch clause. That's his right. It was a rematch clause in the contract, and we have to honor that. Terrence Crawford not talking about, oh, man, you know what, I beat that boy so bad, man. You know what, he shouldn't even activate the rematch clause. It's this, that. He say, no, the man has the right to his rematch. And I'm willing to give it to him at 154 pounds. As an honorable man, he stuck to his word at 147. He gave me what I asked for when I didn't deserve it, but he ended up giving it to me. Right? He gave me an opportunity to go undisputed twice. Right? And now I'm arguably one of the hottest fighters in the game, even more hotter than I was at first. And it's thanks to him. And I thank him for that this fight would have never happened if it wasn't for him. I gave him his just doing his credit. But I'm going to honor the contract and get his man his rematch. So for Paulie to come out and try to discredit Errol Spence and things of that nature, I want Errol to kick him up the ass and tell him to get the fuck on, man, to quit worrying about us fighters today. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't got nothing positive to say, if you ain't adding on to the sport of boxing, and you out there, you trying to take away from it because of your personal feelings or what you think, get the fuck out of my face, bro, and go on about your business. Go worry about some other fighter. Because you can't fuck with me on no day. None. Nada. Errol Spencer whooped your ass on his worst day, Paulie. You feel me? So for you to sit up here and try to discredit this man because you feel like, oh, man, I don't think this was that, and this, it don't matter, bro. That's your personal feelings. That's your personal feelings. Now, Errol Spence come and win the rematch, then what you gonna say? Huh? Then what you gonna say? See, when we looking at the first fight, and I'm not here to make no excuses or nothing like that, so y'all don't take this the wrong way, right? But I don't give a damn. It didn't look like the Errol Spence that we all are accustomed to inside that ring. It don't. Everybody has questions. Everybody wonder why EJ looked the way he looked. Even fighters and coaches, right? Trainers. Everybody said that wasn't the Errol Spence that we're accustomed to seeing, bro. Everybody felt like he was a little off. Whether they felt like he was weight drained, whether it's from the sparring and the rib injury, whatever the situation was, the hair Errol Spence looking a little loopy, off timing, slow, just not on point on July 29, 2023, right? Everybody feel like it was something off with the man. Now he got his rematch to go out there and prove that, yes, maybe I pushed it a little bit. Maybe the year and a half layoff, right? Almost 2 years bothered me. But now that I'm back after that fight, it's going to be a different Errol Spence. It's going to be a different fight. Win, lose, or draw. Win, lose, or draw. The second fight, I'm going to make more competitive, and I'm going out there to show people that I am better, way fucking better than what was shown July 29th. You understand what I'm saying? So for you, Paulie, and for other fans and other haters that's speaking out talking about I shouldn't take my rematch clause, I give two F's about what y'all got to say, bro. This is my life. This is my career. I work my ass off to be in this position. You understand? You want to know why the rematch clause was put in play? Because I am that guy. Period. Just like if I would have beat Turnbull Crawford that night, he would have been activating his rematch clause. You understand? So for y'all boys to be out here talking and saying what this should be and what that should be, man, miss us with the bullshit. Miss us with it. Errol Spence got too much pride to go out there and lose like that and let that be what it is. No fighter want to go out like that. None, especially when they know they way better than what was displayed on that night. You feel me? I say it all the time. Errol Spence picked the wrong night to have an off night. He picked the wrong night to have an off night. You understand? And that's how I feel. I feel like he had an off night. An off night. Because I know he's 10 times better than that. What happened inside that square circle. You know what I mean? And I think he did things to make Bud look a little bit better in certain areas than he is. Just my opinion. But it's still not to take nothing away from Terrence Crawford. He did what he had to do. It's not up to you for the next man to be ready. It's up to you to make sure you're ready and go out there and do what you got to do. And that's what Bud did. And respect to him. And he's getting all this just doing his credit. It's showing through the people talking. It's showing through the interviews that he's getting. The shows that he's popping up on, right? He can, I told you so, pointing the finger. You know what I'm saying? Salute to him. But Errol Spence will come back in that rematch. And Errol Spence will be better. You feel me? He will be better. So when Paulie come out here, open up his mouth talking about this and talking about that, ain't nobody trying to hear that shit. Don't nobody even listen to Paulie anyway, you know what I'm saying? And he's entitled to his opinion. But at the same time, when you just being negative about the situation, man, get the fuck up out of here, bro. Get up out of here. You know what I mean? Like I say, Errol Spence will cut your ass out in a heartbeat and tell you, ain't shit soft about me, right? I'm not afraid to go in there and mix it up with that man again. This is a gladiator sport. And Paulie, you being a fighter, you should know that. You should know that. If anything, you should be praising me for going right back into the fucking lines then, getting a rematch and saying, let's get it on to prove that I'm way better than that. You should be praising me for going to get my get back or wanting my get back. You feel me? But instead, y'all turn soft now because y'all hate to see us make the kind of money we making and getting the recognition that we're getting. Let's be realistic with this shit. You feel me? Certain fighters be jealous of these fighters' paydays and the recognition that they get because they bigger than what they ever was. Ever was. You dig what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, man, Errol Spence is a fucking warrior and a gladiator, and he should be praised for going right back into a fight after people felt like he stood no chance in the people. Oh, he don't stand a chance in the rematch. Oh, man, there's nothing he can do. What can he do? Tell me this. Tell me that. No, it's up to him to show y'all and prove to y'all. And he will do that. He will do that. And when he do, I want all you weak-minded suckers to come back and give him his just doing his credit. Come back and give him his just doing his credit. Like I said, Turnbull Crawford ain't got a problem with it. He like, look, man, he deserve his rematch. I'm going to honor the contract. Should nothing else be said at all. But let's see how it turn out, and let's see what goes down in that ring. The thing you should be doing is wishing the man good luck as a fighter instead of trying to discredit, you know? So at the end of the day, man, I want EJ to tell Paulie to shut the hell up. Stop worrying about my career. This is my life, and I'm going to live it how I want to. And I'm going back for my rematch because ain't shit pussy about me. Period. Shouts out to Bud Crawford. Good luck to you. Shouts out to EJ. Let's go prove all these haters wrong, and let's get that W, King. Straight like that.